Hi and welcome, I am Helle and today we're going to play Mixed Sveets, and this is our second game. The first game was a really quick game and Trey is the storyteller and we have 12 players, 7 townsfolk, 2 outsiders, 2 minions and 1 demon. And this is my script, Mixed Sveets, so this is my third game of this script. Otherwise I have always been storytelling the script. So in this script we have a grandmother, Pixie, Balloonist, Dreamer, Snake Charmer, Empath, Sailor, Flowergirl, Gambler, Monk, Seamstress, Gossip, Ravens Keeper and Puppy Grower. And Puppy Grower is one of the experimental roles, so is the Pixie. But the Puppy Grower is special in the way that the demon and minions, they will not get to know each other if this one is in play. Then we have the Drunk, the Lunatic, and with the Lunatic you will think you are the demon, but you are not. You are actually just an outsider. We have a Mutant and we have a Snitch, and if you have a Snitch, this is also an experimental role, then all the minions, they will also get free bluff rolls. Then we have the Goon, and we have 5 outsiders and 5 minions. We have the Cerenovus, the Pit-Hag, the Poisoner, the Marionette, and then the Goblin. And then we have the demons. We have the Pukka, the Imp, the Fang and the Lleech.
Looking for 13. Is everybody back? All right, perfect, everybody. I'm going to give you guys 8 minutes to talk.
As I was snake charmed last night.
There you go. 8 minutes, guys.
Oh, you too?
Hey, Robert, do you want to chat, mate?
Sure, come on.
I'm the poppy grower.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
what
what?
about-
Matthew, yeah, we can chat.
Yeah.
I'll go to you.
Who do I want to talk to?
Peter, are you interested?
I would, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Trey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yes, you
my
can.
room?
I'll go to my storyteller room.
Anyone want to have a chat?
Yeah.
Sure, I will, Soren.
Okay.
My room?
Anybody want to have a chat?
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Helle.
I didn't talk to you the last game. My room.
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
If I can join.
let's do it.
Yeah, it's not like me.
Okay.
I can't join.
I'll go to you, Simon.
All
Yeah.
right, cheers.
It's not like me joining.
Oh, there it was. I had to click 3 or 4 times.
4 or 5 clicks to actually do it.
Yeah, come on.
Well, what do you want to do? What do you feel comfortable doing?
Yeah, should we do... You can decide 3 for 3 or top or bottom. That's okay.
Yeah, 3 for 3 is fine.
Yeah.
I'll say Flowergirl, Seamstress, Ravenkeeper.
Yes.
Oh, and Poppy Grower. I forget you have to.
Yeah,
say
we can say 4 then, right?
Yeah, go for 4.
Because I'm going to give you Flowergirl, Monk, Gossip, or Puppy Grower.
Gossip. Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, alrighty.
Yeah. So you had the flower and the seam. So if you were the seamstress, did you use your ability?
Let's just see what it seems.
Oh, I guess not.
No. No, I haven't.
No, that's a one-time use.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I've not done that.
Okay.
Yeah, Monk. Yeah, none of those. Yeah, you wouldn't have done anything yet. So.
Nope.
Lovely.
Nope.
All right.
No, I know nothing. Yeah. So no suspicions yet. See you later. Yeah.
Hello, Helle.
Hello, Peter.
You want to chat?
Yeah.
Oh,
we can
both my
chat.
neighbors are back.
Mark, you want to chat?
My
Yeah,
room.
sure.
Yep.
I'll come to
Over to you,
you.
Mark.
Guess what?
Hi.
I'm
Are
not
you
the
the
empath. I'm not the empath.
I'm the balloonist.
Okay. So who did you learn?
I got Robert.
Robert is the first one. Let's check him. And this time I'm the gossip. So
You're the gossip.
yeah, I'm thinking of gossiping that if we have a Lleech,
Yeah, that would be good.
because
That would be good.
then we
'Cause
would have to look at Townsfolk.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I like that one. I like the way you play trying to eliminate demons. When you were like Ned Stark, you did the same
Yeah,
thing.
that was so perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
All right, gossip.
So I
Perfect.
hope you're good this time too, Peter.
I am good. I am pure as snow.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Do you want to chat, Matthew?
Yeah, which room?
Yours.
Okay.
Are we missing a player? Oh, Vanessa is with Trey. That is why.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, Glenn! Do I dare talk to you? I'm not sure.
Hello. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, my room.
Okay, cool. I'll find you.
Well, hello, Glenn. What are you going to claim this time? I like to. You have. I like you in fact were the monk, and then you did protect me. But I think
I know, because I did like that hard claim thing for me. Like I've been burnt so many times with that by accidentally claiming to a demon that when someone comes straight out of it, I'm a little bit like, whoa, wait a minute, steady on.
I did the same.
So I like.
Yeah, but you have to think of my role. I was the empath, and I got a 0, and I kind of have.
Yeah,
I have to trust my information until I don't believe it. And if you were evil, then you would know I had received wrong information and you wouldn't kill me.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
so-
Yeah, for me, I kind of like, I hoped that you were the empath, and I thought, at least if I protect you, I'm going to get another chance to chat with you. But then you went crazy with your voting and your nominating, and I was like, what the hell?
Because you were sus. You didn't want to claim to me.
Okay, right. I apologise for not giving you my role in my 3. Apparently, people do give their real roles in their 3s. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. They do. Otherwise, it can be a bit difficult to figure out who is who.
Okay, right. So, do you want to chat another time about like card claiming? But at the moment, do you still want to go for 3 for 3, or if you want to go for?
I'm normally I just hard claim to one player. So I've
Okay,
done a
let's
3
do
for
that
3,
then.
and I've hard claimed to one player. So 3 for 3 is fine with me.
Oh, cool. That's brilliant. And is your role one of these?
What?
Are you actually going to give me your role?
Sometimes and sometimes I don't. It depends.
Oh, you're evil.
It depends on which role I have. But this time it is one of them.
I can see I'm going to have trust issues with you.
But
Oh my God.
you should always have a little bit of trust issue, right? But I am good.
Yeah.
Because
You're not
you also
back
have to
in-
remember we have Mutant. We have the what do you call it? The puppy grower. They won't come
Yeah.
out with their roles. So
And Pixie.
ooh.
Oh, okay, cool. 3
Okay.
for 3. Let's have it.
Yeah. Gossip, Flowergirl, Monk, puppy grower. 4 for you.
Gossip, Flowergirl, and Monk.
Yeah, and you?
And so I have got Gambler, Snake Charmer, and Flowergirl.
Ooh,
3 for 3.
lot of flower girls. And
Is
Snake.
there? Oh my God. Well, that's got to worry the evil team then.
And you also claim puppy grower. we did a
yeah,
4
and
for
puppy
4.
grower,
We
and
did
puppy
a 4
grower,
for
yeah.
4. So we made 4 roles.
I'm always afraid I'm going to fat finger the breakout room buttons and end up somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Especially when I'm down at the bottom and I have to scroll all the way down.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I will change Brody to Robert.
Woo! I can start using my rim again.
That's actually a very shrewd play, Andrew, that I employ a lot. That's oops, I slipped.
Yeah. I've tried that also. Just come
All
into
right,
a
welcome
breakout
back, everybody. Nominations are open. Kill each other.
room.
Let gossips louder in the chat.
Do gossip
Both.
out loud and in the chat. Chat for me, out loud for people recording.
I gossip that Robert, Glenn, or Soren are the demon.
Robert, Glenn, or Soren as the demon. All right.
Well, thank you.
Good company.
I gossip that there's a leech in play.
I gossip that the demon is a leech.
Interesting.
I gossip that Peter, Helle, or Matthew are the demon.
I gossip that there is a Flowergirl and a monk in play.
I gossip that there is a balloonist in play.
Gossip, we don't have a gossip.
I won't gossip because I basically hard claimed to all the people I've been with, so no point.
I'll gossip. There is not a Snitch or Goon this game.
I will gossip that there is a mutant in play.
Gossip that somebody's drunk. Sorry, there's a drunk character, not drunk by the sailor.
Drunk, the drunk outsider, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, drunk outside. Thank you.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
There's a possibility of how many outsiders?
If we have a Balloonist, there'll be added one.
And then
if it's a
We
Fang,
could have 4 if there's a Fangu.
yeah.
I nominate Vanessa.
Okay, okay. Peter nominates Vanessa. Peter, your accusation.
She didn't gossip. Everybody else gossiped.
To be honest with you, Matthew didn't gossip either.
Yeah.
I trust Matthew, though. I don't know anything about Vanessa.
I know she's not the gossip.
I'll gossip. I'm not the gossip. There you go.
To be fairness, you guys, you have until the end of the day, so people don't have to gossip when everybody else is gossiping, just to put it out there.
You got time to save your life, Vanessa.
You only need to write one down, though, Trey, so...
I don't have to write one down at all. You guys are writing it down for me.
I stick to my nomination. Vanessa was not joining along with the group and not being part of the team, the gossip hiding team. I think Shade's evil to me, and this would be an excellent first day.
Well, I think it's admirable that Vanessa doesn't give in to group pressure.
And she did.
Not
Yeah,
you,
and then she did.
because you want to kill me for that.
Just peer pressure.
I give in to it when I'm going to be killed. Just kidding. I'm just not a gossipy person. I don't know. I still don't understand the gossip. So.
Well, as I told Matthew once, just read the roll. It usually helps.
Yeah.
If the gossip gossips correctly, somebody's gonna die. If they gossip incorrectly, then nobody dies. That's the way the gossip works.
So if you're the gossip, Vanessa, and you're right that you're not the gossip, then someone will die.
Then you'll know. Then you'll know.
All right. So does anybody want to add any pertinent information to this wonderful defense?
Does anyone have anything that mechanically clears Vanessa? I don't think so.
To be fair, I only talked to one person.
Trey? Oh, what?
Was it Peter?
It was mostly Trey.
So are you the savant? Are you the artist? Are they in this script?
No,
Helle?
they're not in this script.
She's the amnesiac. I made her the savant artist.
No, just Trey got on my case last time for not knowing my role, so I'm like, I'm gonna know my role.
Oh, are you the Pit-Hag?
No, I didn't get on your
So
case.
he had to explain the Lleech to you? Is that what took so long?
You were just so suspicious because you didn't know your role, kind of like now.
That's why I'm saying. It's like I can't win either way. It's like I'm.
That is
just because I know my role and because you don't know my role. It's like whatever. I think
This nomination's looking better and better every second.
I'm gonna run the countdown for Vanessa, and it's gonna start with Matthew. Here we go.
Oh, Matthew, claim your seat.
Oh.
And Vanessa also.
Oh,
Just in case you want to vote for yourself.
Just in case you want to
why
jump
not?
on board, Vanessa.
I'm not gonna vote for this because Vanessa, if you are the Pit-Hag, I'd love you to turn me into the good Goblin, please.
All right, so 4 votes is not enough.
But you of course also have to remember we do have Flowergirl in the script, and I have heard a lot of Flowergirl claims. So
Yeah, so that's 4. Now if we can get 4, 2 or 3 more different people to vote, that would be great for the Flowergirl.
I think just clearing us 4 is a good start.
then I hope the Flowergirl is a good player, not an evil player.
I've heard Flowergirl as well.
It's just in a 4 for
Do
4.
we want to have some more votes? Is that the case?
There's no Vortox to check. You need to check.
No, there's no
so it's
Vortox.
better for the Flowergirl to be kind of 50-50.
Just putting it out there, I heard, I only chatted to a few people, but I heard a lot of gossips, like claims, and a lot of Flowergirl claims, and a lot of Monk claims.
But yeah.
Well, if you guys want to nominate someone else, I can give you my info. I am the Balloonist, and the first name that I got is Robert. So do with that what you will, based on meta and storyteller. On
Why would you come out now, Peter?
because I think I'm a candidate in this game to die early on, so I wanted to share the information with the town now.
But if you have a monk, they can protect you.
Sure, if you're a monk, you can protect me.
Jeremy nominates Soren.
Jeremy nominates Soren.
But why?
Yes, not
All
here.
right, Jeremy, your accusation.
If Peter saw Robert, who could be townsperson, then Soren might be the demon.
I mean, that's true.
Check it out.
I don't know anything about Soren. I've got pretty good vibes on most other people that I talk to.
Well, then I would have loved that you come and spoke to me. God damn it. Well, yeah, I'm the Snitch. So, yeah. In case we do have a Fang game, yeah, just off me.
Oh. You've even the meta. You want to get yourself killed day one.
Alright, so does anybody want to add any pertinent information? Alright, I will start the countdown on Soren, and I'll start with Mark. Here we go.
Should we get 6 on it?
Yeah, but maybe
is it too
Mark
late to claim Goblin?
Peter and Jeremy. What?
We really want
It is too late to turn.
Why?
Because the clock has started. You have to say it before.
Alright, so 6 votes is enough. Soren is on the chopping block.
I'll nominate Helle.
Alright, Soren nominates Helle.
Yeah.
What? Are you
Let's get a
panicking?
lot of votes so we can have a Flowergirl something.
Yeah, but we have at least 6 now.
Yeah. Let's have a flower festival.
But I'm not an outsider, and I'm a good townsfolk.
Hey,
You
you
always
guys
say
are,
that.
you guys are over there
am?
in Central Europe, and those flower festivals. If you ever see Midsummer, I don't know about any part of that crap.
I thought you said you were fine with dying, Søren. Now you're not fine.
Yeah.
So you will rather kill an
We
information
have
roll.
exactly half the town has voted so far, so it's
Yeah.
pretty good for a Flowergirl check.
Yeah, it is.
All right, folks. Helle, did you get a defense? Would you like to add a defense?
That was my defense. That's fine.
Cool. All right, I'm going to start the countdown on Helle. It will start with Peter. Here you go.
That was a weird nomination, and if I just accidentally picked Soren, who's the demon, then that's crazy.
And you're
This
just
is
voting for everything,
nothing
Jeremy.
to do with demon panic.
All right,
Voting
2
for
votes is
everybody.
not enough.
So Jeremy's getting a blue thumbs up in my book now.
Thanks, Soren.
Even though
Rose.
he's coming, but yeah.
Would anybody else like to make any nominations? What? Would you stop it?
No.
No.
Mom said not to bring food upstairs.
Rose, what color is Soren's token?
Oh, way!
She can't hear anything y'all are saying.
Wow, it's a good thing, Peter. That's almost like, hey, I'll give you candy if you tell me something.
Well, this is mixed sweets.
Yeah, it is.
I believe Trey tried that in the past.
I did.
Again,
I was the
yeah.
demon, and I had her walk up, and I go, "What's up with the blue bird?" But I was a vigor mortis, so I was like, "Holy crap, there is a bird!" So I was like, "Whatever." It had wings, anyways. All right, I'll start my 10 count. Right now, Soren is on the block with 6.
It's too bad, Søren, if you're the demon and there's a puppet grow in the game and the minions don't know you.
Okay. And with that, Soren has died, and the game continues.
Well.
Did you hear everybody?
That is true. I actually thought about adding a Scarlet Woman to the script. Because I have the puppy grower, then there would be a way if you kill the demon early on because the evil team don't know who the demon is, then the Scarlet Woman could save him. If that was in the game. But then I added the Mutant and I wanted the Cerenovus, so yeah. Oh well. Let's see if we get 2 kills or not.
All right, we've got everybody back. Yes. All right. So everybody, very strange happenings in the night, and you learned that absolutely nobody has died. I'm going to open breakout rooms and give you guys 7 minutes.
Jeremy.
Do you want to come to me?
Want to come to mine, Glenn?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy, want to chat?
Sure. I'll go to you, Michelle.
Okay.
Vanessa, you want to have a chat?
Sure.
My room?
Do it. Yeah.
So nobody died. So maybe we have a monk that worked.
Monk.
It could
Monk
even
or
be
a Pukka and
killed
the person that was Pukka.
Yeah, or we have a poisoner that poisoned their own demon if we have a puppy grower.
That'd be bad luck.
That could happen.
That also means if we had a gambler or a gossip, then they didn't die from it as well.
Yeah, if we had that, they didn't work, or someone had been poisoned. Or
So
drunk.
none of the gossip, yeah.
Sailor targeted? Sober sailor targeted, maybe?
Oh yeah, we have the sailor. But of course, if they have a sailor, they should tell the players they are choosing, because they would get wrong information. Or if they chose the demon, then... Oh, because normally if you're a storyteller, you wouldn't. You would choose the sailor to be drunk then.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah.
You would not choose the evil player.
Mark, you want to talk?
Yeah, sure. I'll come to whichever's higher.
My room, then.
Cool.
Andrew, would you like to chat?
Sure.
My room?
Sure, I'll be there.
I don't need to chat with Simon, Helle, or Matthew. I have them all marked down as evil, so.
Really? Then you're going to get a red mark at my place if you think so.
No, I'm just kidding. I would like to chat to someone that's not here, though.
Funny enough, we are just sitting here looking what is going on.
Yeah, I actually have talked to both Simon and Matthew. I haven't talked to you. Do you want to go chat? I guess I can chat.
Yeah, we can chat.
Go on you.
My room?
Yeah, I'll go to your room.
Well, do you have any suspicions?
Not yet. I might if I can chat with someone.
Okay. And Peter still alive, but it could be the monk protected him.
Could be a monk.
Because I did ask for a monk to protect him if he's the balloonist.
I have some reason to believe that Peter's good.
Hmm?
Though I have not talked to him myself.
Okay. And I'm not the empath this time.
You want to do a 3 for 3?
Yeah, we can do a 3 for 4. But let's do 4 for 4.
Okay.
Cause.
Okay, I will give you Sailor, Ravenkeeper, Goon, or Poppy Grower.
Goon? So you're claiming... Good, yeah. Have you heard of any outsider except for Søren? Okay. And I'm going to claim for you Flowergirl, Gossip, or Monk. And Poppy Grower.
And Poppy Grower, yeah.
You gotta have that one with.
Is the only way somebody doesn't die Monk or Goon?
A poisoner, if the poisoner poisoned their own demon, if you have a Poppy Grower in the game, then the poisoner could poison their own demon and not know it, of course, because then they wouldn't know each other.
Or Sailor.
Yeah, but Sailor, if I was the storyteller, I would not pick the demon. I would pick the sailor themselves to be drunk. But then we can test if we have a sailor.
Right. Then but if the sailor picks somebody else,
it's the storyteller that picks who is going to be drunk.
Right. But if the sailor picked a townsperson, the storyteller might make the townsperson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then kill the sailor.
Often they will do. I think I would have done that with the Poppy Grower if I didn't mess it up with the sailor the last game.
Okay. That sounds good.
But I'm good, and I hope you too. But if you start pushing at me, I will suspect you are evil.
No, I didn't really suspect you.
No.
I actually trust Matthew and Simon right now.
Yeah,
too, so.
But I don't know why Søren nominated me out of... But, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Helle.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Matthew, you want to talk?
All right. I'll come to yours.
Stealing Matthew.
Simon, I'll chat to you, mate.
Oh, wait, what?
Glenn, okay, I'll come to your room.
Okay, cool.
Anyone want to tap?
Someone stole Matthew.
I can talk to you, Søren.
I
want to know why you nominated me.
For Flowergirl check, Helle. Come to my room.
See, we didn't get to talk in the last game. It was so quick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, you were the snitch or what?
Yeah.
Have we had a lot of the same claims?
No.
Okay,
I had a lot of hard claims.
Ah.
The only one I didn't talk to, Andrew, is the only one who haven't hard claimed
really?
any role to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only hard claimed
to
one.
Michelle, Matthew yesterday, and they both hard claimed the roles.
Okay.
And I didn't hard claim to Andrew because he didn't want to hard claim. And I just talked to Vanessa, and yeah, she hard claimed to me. Yeah.
A lot of trust you have, Søren.
Yeah. So, you want to share anything about your role?
Yeah, I think I will start with the... we have to... I will give you a 4 for 4 because I need to add something.
I'm the snitch, so...
I will give you Flowergirl, Gossip, and Monk, and Poppy Grower. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Do you have any suspicions? Done.
You owe me, Vanessa.
He looks displeased.
All right, folks. Nominations are open.
There's nothing worse than giving your role to someone and then getting pulled back before they can.
That was not my fault.
Vanessa's just doing so many evil things. Not gossiping, leaving rooms without returning a role.
Wow. I gossip that Peter, Helle, or Matthew are the demon.
I gossip that the outsider count has been manipulated from the start of the game. It is not 2 outsiders.
Well,
I gossip that there's a mutant in play.
I gossip that Jeremy, Andrew, or Simon is the demon.
I'll say the top half of the grimoire includes the demon.
I will gossip that the bottom half of the grimoire includes the demon.
Okay, that's like bidding $1 more than me on The Price is Right.
I'll gossip that Trey didn't put a demon in the script.
I'll gossip Michelle, Jeremy, or Andrew are the demons.
Oops, all pixies.
An entire game without a demon killing anyone?
That means you're too.
I'll gossip that an evil player is dead.
Oh.
Thank you, Simon.
I don't want it to be true.
Oh.
I hope we don't have any deaths tonight then.
Andrew, did you let Simon know that he's your marionette yet, or no?
What? No, I am a good guy.
Well, Peter, since you are still alive, why don't you enlighten us as to your next ping?
My next name, who I very much think is a townsfolk, therefore making Robert either an outsider or a baddie, is Matthew. And I believe Matthew is indeed a townsfolk.
I concur.
I also agree that Matthew is townsfolk. I don't so much trust the first part now.
Ooh, that means I can't be a marionette if you trust Peter and Matthew. That's good to know.
Robert, you don't trust the first part about you?
Well, I would have to be an outsider or evil, and I'm neither of those things.
You could be the drunk.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's actually true.
Oh, the lunatic or the mutant.
The thing is, Robert Hard claimed something to me which he cannot be.
I nominate Robert.
Okay, Peter nominates Robert. Peter, your
Robert was one of my pings, and Matthew, who I trust, just said Robert Hard claimed something he cannot be. So that's 2 strikes in my book.
Okay, Robert, your defense.
Well, I have 2 strikes in Peter's book. So either Peter is being 100% truthful about being the balloonist and seeing me, or he's not. I am going to go out on a wild guess and say that people think that he is being truthful, but he's not. So I'm not the worst kill, but I would watch Peter.
Well, there's also a poisoner in the script, and Peter did announce that he was a balloonist.
And nobody died, so...
Yeah.
So that's got to be either the demon attacking the sailor, or a successful monk, or the poisoner in a poppy grower game poisoned the demon.
Or a goon.
Or a goon. It could be any number of things. Or monk is an evil bluff, and the demon sank the kill in order
I would like to
make
gossip
monk
that this is the longest defense anyone has ever gotten in a blood.
I was about to get to that point in time.
Clocktower.
We're going to start the vote here, and it's going to start with Glenn. Here we go.
I'm on the defense. I stopped talking a while ago.
Dead vote, Soren? No.
Soren's never dead voting.
I don't...
Ooh, okay.
Well, Peter coming out as the balloonist yesterday could be a ploy, like...
All right, so Robert is marked for
coming out
execution
as
with
poisoned
6.
Snake charmer.
Yeah, I'm going to nominate Peter.
All right, Robert nominates Peter. Robert, your accusation.
I think this is a big ballsy play, and kudos to him. But I would just say watch Peter, because this is nonsense.
Right, Peter, your defense.
having watched Brody's big ballsy brain play crash and burn in the previous game, would have made me shy away from making any kind of big brain play in this game, which is not what I'm doing.
I think just calling Brody into your own defense makes you all the more suspect.
Fair point to you, Robert.
Anybody want to add any pertinent information? All right, we're gonna start the countdown on Peter with Michelle. 6 to tie, 7 to put on the block.
We should maybe tie this. I'm just joking. That was just a callback to a previous game.
My hand would have been like anybody else want to make any nominations? All right. I will start my 10 count.
Still think Vanessa's coasting by.
All right. With that, Robert has died and the game continues. All right. Looks like everybody's back. Welcome back. All right. So a little bit different from last night, guys. And tonight you learned that Glenn is dead and Jeremy is dead and Matthew is dead. And I will open breakout rooms and give you guys some minutes, 7 minutes.
Well,
what happened?
Glenn,
that's a gossip.
Yeah, shall we just be open? Jeremy, should we just be open about this?
Yes.
He was my grandchild.
That's a gossip and grandmother.
I was also the
Glenn.
poppy grower, so people know each other now.
So that is why we had a long night, or what?
Where is
Can we chat?
Glenn? I want to talk to Glenn too.
Just a couple of moments. I just want to listen to the Townsfolk just chat this out. I want to understand. So grandmother and what was it?
Grandchild and poppy grower.
And poppy grower. Wow.
So Trey wanted to speed this game up, so he killed me as the gossip kill to kill Matthew. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's how it happened.
Yeah, let's
just as a storyteller rules clarification, the only way that a grandmother would die is if it was a demon kill.
Helle, can we chat?
Glenn, you want to have a chat?
Yeah, we can chat, Peter.
Just going to have a chat with Andrew. Where do you want to go, Andrew?
Okay. Your room.
Yeah.
My room, Peter.
Robert, you want to chat?
Sure, Jeremy.
Hello.
I think my gossip worked.
I think so too. So who did you pick?
I said Jeremy, Andrew, or Simon is the demon.
Okay, so that I also think Andrew is evil. I don't know if he's the demon, but just based on a conversation I had with him yesterday, he claimed that he didn't know that I was the balloonist or had claimed balloonist, and that took him a bit by surprise. And then he gave me a couple of bluff rolls that some other people who have been suspicious have used. So it makes me think Poppy Grower Snitch, and that the minions got the same bluff rolls and have been using them. Robert gave Monk in his 3-for-3. Andrew gave Monk in his 3-for-3. Glenn is thinking along the same lines. If you want to talk with Glenn,
yeah,
he thinks that he stumbled across the minion bluffs.
But I have said Flowergirl, Monk, and Gossip. I don't know. Do we have a Flowergirl, or is that a bluff?
I don't know. I don't know.
I heard a lot of people putting it in there.
So did I. The only person I haven't marked anything down who could be the Flowergirl is Mark.
He claimed Flowergirl, Seamstress, Raven's Keeper, Poppy Grower. We have done a 4-for-4.
Yeah, so I think Mark could potentially be the Flowergirl.
But I gossip Jeremy, Andrew, and Simon.
Yeah, so I think Andrew and Simon should die over the next 2 days.
And it was only because Jeremy included me that I thought, okay, I'm going to include him to check him. But the only other thing...
I think we're safe. We're safe if you gossip one or the other today, right? So if you just gossip one of them, and even if there's 2 kills tonight, we're okay because we will be down to...
We will kill one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should kill one of them.
Right. So what we should do is we decide to kill one of them, and you gossip the other one in case we're wrong.
What is your next? But if I gossip, nobody can die if I'm drunk or poisoned for my gossip.
Right.
So that can't happen.
Right. I got Soren.
A dead player, you have to get an alive player.
Sorry?
You have to get an alive player, not a dead player.
You learn one player of each character type until there are no more types to learn.
Do you learn dead players? Really?
Well, how can if they haven't given you an outsider yet, and there's no more outsiders alive? How could they give you? If the outsiders die before they've given you the outsider as one of the names, how could you get an outsider otherwise?
But it would be odd if all the outsiders are dead. If you have a balloonist, that would be odd to give you a dead player, Peter.
Well, there's 5 people dead.
Yeah, but Poppy Grower and Matthew, they're not outsiders. So Robert, Glenn, and Søren should all be outsiders.
Okay, so here's the situation. I'm the Pixie who saw a balloonist. I think I was either poisoned on the first night and got a role that's not in the game.
But if you are a Pixie, then you only get to be the balloonist if the balloonist die.
Right, and I don't think there's a balloonist in the game. I've been making up balloonist information.
So you're getting people killed?
Well, you have to kill somebody.
What, Peter? What are you doing? Oh.
Listen, I heard that Robert was one of the. I heard that on the first day. I heard that Robert was one of the people giving the suspicious 3 for 3s. So I named him, and then on the second day I named Matthew because Matthew hard claimed grandmother to me. So I trusted Matthew, which is why I gave his name, and which is why I came up with Soren today because I believe he was the snitch.
Yeah, but. But have you?
So
heard...
I think the poisoner poisoned me on the first night, or I'm drunk.
Have you?
And
heard...
I got a role that's not in the game because.
And Robert, he does not claim to be the gambler. Oh wait, Glenn, he does not claim to be the gambler, Glenn.
No.
Okay. I just need to find...
that's why I believe there's no balloonist in the game, because I think I would have been given that ability by now. Or somebody would have come out and said, Peter's suspicious because he's double claiming my role. Why would a balloonist, if there's one in the game, not have outed me by now?
Yeah.
So that's why I believe that I'm either poisoned, Pixie, or drunk. But I think Andrew or Simon is the way to go based on your gossip. It has to be one of those, regardless of my role.
Yeah, and also if the demon changed the because if we had a Pit-Hag that changed the demon, then we would also have
the demon on the first night, deaths were arbitrary. Yeah.
Yeah, then you would have 2 deaths.
Or on the first night when there was none. Right?
Yeah.
The Pit-Hag could have made a Fangu hoping to find an outsider.
Yeah, if they changed
the demon wasn't a Fangu.
If they changed the demon, then they could also make no deaths. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But I know my gossip wasn't true, so we don't have a Lleech game.
But if there's been a Pit-Hag, I think they must have been Pit-Hagging only evil people. And I haven't heard of anyone being Cerenovus. So I think we probably have Poisoner and Goblin.
Yeah, Poisoner, Goblin, or Poisoner, Marionette.
Yep.
And since Matthew is dead, and if you're not the demon, then I'm not the Marionette. And we did have an extra death,
So I think Andrew or Simon is the way to go, and that whoever we kill, you should gossip the other one. So let's decide who we think we should try and kill today.
Yeah, maybe you should know something more about them. I don't know anything about them.
Well, Andrew claimed, what did he claim to me? He also gave me Monk in his 3 for 3, which seems to be the role that's not in the game that suspicious people have been giving. So I'm thinking that was a snitch bluff.
Mm.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I think Andrew or Simon is smart.
Yeah.
A smart way to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Michelle, that works for me.
I think that those are suspicious picks, Matthew, at the very least. Those are picks that...
All right, everybody, welcome back. Breakout rooms, nominations are open.
Oh, if anybody wants to nominate Vanessa, that'd be lovely.
I'll just share. I shared with a couple of people, but I was the mutant. And why I was okay with dying. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm not still suspicious of Peter, but his information might line up. I don't know.
So we might have 2 outsiders dead.
Well, is Peter going to share with the class? Because, it's 50-50. His third name would be the demon.
Yeah, I'll share with everybody the situation. I am the Pixie who got Balloonist. I believe that there's no Balloonist in the game, that I am either drunk or that I was poisoned on the first night. I gave Robert as day 1 because I was told in conversations that he was one of a couple of people who were giving some shady 3-for-3s and common 3-for-3s, which may have been snitch bluff rolls. The second day I gave Matthew because Matthew hard claimed grandmother to me and I trusted Matthew, so I gave him as the second name. And I went into Helle's room today and was going to say that the name I got today was Soren because I believe Soren was an outsider. And Helle said, can a balloonist get dead people's names? And I'm like, I don't know. If all the outsiders are dead, what other name are they going to give if they haven't given an outsider yet? So anyhow, I'm the Pixie, and I do not believe that there is a balloonist in the game. Therefore, I can stop being mad about being the balloonist.
Hey, Peter, what would you say if a dreamer saw you as the balloonist?
What's that?
What would you say if a dreamer saw you as the balloonist?
I would say the dreamer's probably lying because I'm not the balloonist.
Somebody should nominate Vanessa for me.
Can I make a case for going in a different direction?
Mm-hmm.
Although I believe Vanessa is sus, I think the extra kill last night was a gossip kill, and I think we should follow up on what I believe to be the true gossip.
Yeah, well, it had to be a gossip kill.
Yeah, and I will come out. I am the gossip, and I gossip Jeremy, Andrew, and Simon as the demon.
So I think we need to kill Andrew or Simon over the next 2 days.
First night I gossiped that we had a Lleech and nobody died.
So I think that because I had to be killed by the demon, which would kill Matthew, that Glenn's kill was gossip. So that makes Glenn likely a townsperson and good. So I think Glenn's information is good, and whether or not he wants to share that right now also points potentially at Andrew or Simon.
Yeah,
No
I'm
way.
actually there now. Because by the sounds of it, the odds of me being poisoned on the first night are quite low right now.
I believe I was.
The information I got on the first night potentially is good, but also if it is good, it's really good because I was the Flowergirl and only 4 people didn't vote on the first day. And then I died, so I didn't get any more information. And those 4 people, shall I share the names?
Yeah.
They are Simon, Andrew, Michelle, and Vanessa.
Not that it matters, but if everybody hits the V key, you can see who voted and didn't vote. So it's not like it's a mystery.
I'll nominate Simon.
I think there's a better nomination there.
There potentially is a better nomination because one of
No,
those
there's not.
Well,
okay, guys, hold on. Time out.
I nominated
time out.
Simon.
Time out. An actual nomination was made.
Okay.
So Peter nominates Simon. Peter, your accusation.
I think there are 2 clear people who should die either today or tomorrow in either order, and they're both of those. So I will gladly see how the town votes on this, and if there's a better nomination, then we can always follow up on that. But I think we should get 4.
And I don't think I will gossip tonight. I don't want to risk any more players dying.
Simon, your defense.
It's not me. I am one of the roles I'd said to people in the 3 for 3. Yeah, that'll be.
Okay. Would anybody else like to add any pertinent information?
Yeah, pertinent information for me. This is not my favourite one. I will vote on it if needs be, but I don't know how you guys feel, but I would rather somebody else be nominated.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown with Simon. It'll start with Robert. Here we go.
Michelle, how do you feel about this nomination?
For sure, I'm the gossip.
I don't know
and
anything about
I have a
Simon.
ping on them. So
Yeah, I know.
to me, it's suspicious that neither Vanessa, Michelle, or Andrew they are voting. We can't have a goon that have turned, can we?
All right, so Soren used a dead vote, and Simon's on the block with 4 votes.
Who's the
Michelle,
other person?
we haven't heard of any Pit-Hagging or Cerenovusing unless people want to come out and say they were Pit-Hagged or Cerenovus.
That was Simon's defense. It wasn't really strong.
I think the minions are Poisoner and Goblin, and Simon didn't claim Goblin, so I'm thinking that's what we would hear from Andrew if he got nominated. So I think we're on the right track with Simon.
Well,
Yeah.
I will nominate Andrew just to hear that then. See if
All right,
that
Simon
theory holds.
nominates Andrew. Simon, your accusation.
I want to see if that theory holds true or if it's like a sieve, which I suspect.
Andrew, your defense.
I'm supposed to claim that I'm the Goblin? Yeah, don't kill me. I'm the Goblin.
Okay, they're both evil.
Yep.
Or at least one of them. But we can take
Okay,
one
let's
today
do
and the
that.
other one tomorrow.
I think
I'll
we
pull
have
your
a
bluff.
good vote today.
So do we want to stick with Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a ping on both of them.
Yeah.
So we need to take more one at a time. And we should
Okay, anybody want to add any pertinent information on that? Nope. All right, we'll start the countdown on Simon. Or, I'm sorry, Andrew, and we'll start with Simon. Okay, that is not enough. Simon is still on the block. Any other nominations?
I'm curious as to how we didn't get a kill the one night.
I will.
They could have changed the demon, then you wouldn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a sailor, or it could have been the poisoner poisoning the demon before they killed the poppy grower.
They didn't know each
I
other.
think somebody's going to have egg on their face in a few minutes.
Okay, with that, Simon, you're the one with egg on your face that you didn't claim Goblin, because that would have solved it and you would have gotten out. You could have jumped to Peter the drunk. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, well, Peter shouldn't have nominated me.
Oh,
Simon, all you had to say was, I'm the Goblin. You would have cleared, and Peter came out and you knew he was the drunk because he knew he wasn't poisoned on the first night.
I knew he was evil. I was
Not
like,
to
why is he
mention,
nominated?
not to mention, the poppy grower was now dead, so you guys would have learned your team, and you would have learned that Robert poisoned his demon on the no-kill night.
Nice.
So it did happen.
It was a shit
Now,
show.
I will say this, you guys let Peter drag you around the town with fake information. I'm just putting it out there. He was the freaking Pixie, and he was just making shit up, and you guys just let him go with it.
But I was making shit up with information and reason.
Still, I'm
behind
just
it.
letting town know that they were following a Pixie.
But it was-
Pixies are cute.
So here
It was
is
kind
your
of brilliant.
I had a feeling. I was.
Oh, Vanessa, you thought you were so evil.
Vanessa
Oh,
was
Vanessa.
I thought I was.
Funny. So Vanessa came to me the first day. She's like, "How does the dreamer work? And how would I do the sailor? And what do I?" And I'm like, "Vanessa, that 6 minutes that we spent together was bullshit."
I told Thorin. I think I'm the lunatic.
So,
How did you figure it out, Vanessa?
What?
How did you figure it out?
That I was the lunatic? I just had a feeling because nothing made sense. I was like, none of my.
She figured it out when she won.
Wow.
All right, so we'll start with so during setup there was a poppy grower. Again, I just did a random. So Jeremy, there was a poppy grower, but there was also a snitch, so I had to come up, and a lunatic. So I had to come up with bluffs for a lunatic and the freaking minions and the demon and try to overlap them as least as possible. And it just so happened that I had Balloonist on both the minions bluffs and on, I believe, the demon bluff. I think the Balloonist was the one thing that overlapped, which is why I made Peter, the drunk Pixie, see the Balloonist, because I figured somebody might have taken Balloonist, and there might have been a reason for then Peter to believe that he wasn't the drunk. And so, yeah. So Robert, the poisoner, actually poisoned the poppy grower on night 1, but since the demon information is the first thing that happens, the minion and demon information is given out, then the poisoner acts. When it came back around to the night, Jeremy was no longer poisoned, and even Robert was like, well, what happens if Jeremy actually is the poppy grower and I poison him? I go, I evaluate the poppy grower first and foremost, so you probably will never be able to poison him unless he dies during the day, but it's when he dies and then he's evaluated, which your poisoning would have gone off or it would gone away from him. So the evil team would have learned themselves tonight. So I would have told Simon, here's your minions, here's all that. And I have a hunch that he would have either, I don't know if he would have jumped to Vanessa with as much sus, but the fact that Peter said he could be the drunk or poison night 1, I think Simon would have probably chosen to jump.
I thought he was my
Peter.
minion. That's why I said he was stupid for nominating me. Because I knew there wasn't a balloonist.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just some stupid fake-ass excuse he was giving about the Pixie.
But Simon, the moment I would have come to you tonight and given you information and said, Andrew, Robert, your minions, and you would have been like, all right, you would have picked Peter regardless of what Vanessa picked, and Fangu jumped over to Peter. Helle the gossip was the gossip kill, and I basically had 2 choices at that point in time. I could kill Michelle, who was the empath who learned a 1, which I was hoping you guys were going to go off of and just go after Andrew, or would have nominated Andrew first, so Andrew could have said he was the goblin. Then when you decided to nominate Simon, Simon would have followed suit and said he was the goblin, but it just so happened it went the other order, and Simon did not claim goblin like he should have. But I ended up killing the Flowergirl because, again, he was going to get a no, and I felt that information would have been stronger. So one of those 2 had to go. I wasn't going to kill Peter because Simon still needed a safe out, and the gossip, it wouldn't have mattered either way because there would have been a kill. Gossip dying. So that was why I chose the Flowergirl over the empath, hoping that maybe the goblin would have been the one who was nominated first, and that would have played out differently, maybe giving the evil team the ability to jump either to Peter or Vanessa down the line. Mark the Seamstress, who never used his ability. Vanessa the Lunatic, whose bluff rolls were Sailor, Snake Charmer, or Dreamer. And the first night she decided to go after Matthew, and I told Simon that, and Simon followed suit, but Robert had poisoned Simon, so it didn't matter. And then last night, Vanessa chose Jeremy, so again, Simon followed suit, and that was why Jeremy and Matthew both died. Yep, that's the game.
Wow, and I only gossiped you 3 because you gossiped me, Jeremy. That was the only reason I thought, okay, I need to gossip you, and I took the next 2 players too.
Wow. I should have not claimed a goblin in the end because he didn't. Yeah, that was my screw up.
You both needed to, or you both.
Right.
I should have
kept my mouth shut.
I don't think it had mattered.
But I think Simon was already sunk, as Peter pointed out, that he did not claim Goblin. And had he claimed Goblin, then people would have thought twice about it. And then going to you claiming Goblin, they might have been like, well, screw it, let's kill one of them. And then you guys would have won because you were actually the Goblin. So
I hadn't even thought about claiming Goblin.
Yeah, I should have just.
In this, you got to claim Goblin.
Yeah, in this script, you need to.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I don't know.
But the thing is if you guys get out of that, you guys get your information, and there's a potential for Fangu jump, and then Evil had to get through that tight little narrow hole, and you guys did it. You got split.
I was trying to act more suspicious later on by claiming to be the empath, and I put the finger on Michelle as being potentially evil after Jeremy died, and that my empath information had changed. I think that's what got Glenn interested in me. Were you thinking about me, Glenn, or no?
Oh yeah, no, I was going to hang you, but mainly because I got dragged into a room with you, Andrew. You hard claimed empath, then I went straight into a room with Michelle, who hard claimed empath, and I just went, what the?
Yeah, when Michelle got a 1, I was convinced it'd be like Michelle would be like, all right, I'm an empath, I got a 1, that means Andrew's evil. We gotta go after Andrew, and I figured that would have been the first nomination over Simon. So Peter, what made you pick Simon?
I was fine with either one of them dying in even order. I just picked Simon because I like seeing Simon die more than Andrew, and I really was my first game with Andrew.
Gotcha.
That's weird because the very night that Michelle got the 1, that next day I told Glenn that my information changed from 0 to 1 and fingered Michelle.
Yeah, they were both implicating each other with the same information
on the same day.
One thing that's becoming really evident is that don't give Glenn information if you don't want it recorded for posterity, because Glenn notices everything and writes everything down, who everyone chatted to, all the information you were given. Glenn is a sharp cookie when it comes to information.
That's a good thing. We used to play that way all the time before we had this lovely grimoire, and we had to write everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should all claim absolute crap rolls to me from now on. I'll probably believe it more.
Glenn, I'm glad you trusted me more than Andrew.
Wow. I was sitting there and I was like, when the true gossip went through, I was like, crap, what do I do?
I was taking sorry.
No, it was just, it was, do I kill Michelle or do I kill Glenn? Which is going to be the least? And then I was thinking, well, with Michelle getting a 1, that'll point at Andrew. And I was like, okay, because at that point in time, looking at yesterday's votes, and if Glenn had paired that with the votes from the previous day, let's see here. That would have been Robert, Jeremy, Michelle, Jeremy, Glenn, Matthew, Helle, Peter. It still was pointing at Andrew and Simon
and Vanessa.
Yes, and Vanessa.
And Vanessa.
Yeah.
All three. I was thinking with the positional aspect of Michelle, I was like, okay, I'll leave her alive so that maybe you guys go after Andrew, and heck, you guys could even lose killing the Goblin, claiming Goblin, but
For what it's worth, I knew Vanessa was full of nonsense.
Yeah, what's funny is Andrew came to me and I had literally just decided my 3 for 3s, because before that I had claimed one-on-ones with everybody. I'm like, I need a 3 for 3 in case I get it. And I had literally just picked the 3 that he ended up claiming. And I'm like, that's so funny. I was like, ditto. So we were done with the real game.
So we're gambler and monk snitch bluffs.
Yeah.
There were way too many monks out there from people that were
So here were the snitch bluffs were Balloonist, Monk, and Mutant. I'm assuming, Simon, when your shady defense there, you were going after Ravenskeeper, because that was one of your 3, right?
Yes, that's
Gambler, Ravenskeeper, and Balloonist were the demon bluffs, the bluffs that I gave Simon. Simon, hell, you should have gone at this point in time and said you were the gambler and that you had gambled these people, and maybe you might have had a little bit more believability.
Yeah, but I'd already hard claimed to a couple of people Ravenskeeper, and I didn't know that. Yeah,
I'm Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, I kind of didn't really. I thought Robert was actually the mutant. I kind of thought the game was up, to be honest, because I thought, Robert was a mutant, Soren the Snitch, and Vanessa the Lunatic. I couldn't jump to any of them.
Robert, when there was no kill, did you think?
Sorry, gone.
I was just going to ask Robert, when there was no kill, did you think you poisoned your demon?
Yep.
Why didn't you go tell him?
Well, that's a good question.
It's okay.
I also believed Peter when he claimed Balloonist. I'm like, Peter's evil. It's too bad he's throwing me under the bus, but but he doesn't know I'm on his team. So when I was going to talk to you, Peter, I was going to say something like, I gambled you as the Balloonist, so I believe you, and I'm glad.
I thought Peter was evil this whole time.
Through that.
Well,
that's one other funny thing to share.
That's what Jeremy said when he said, "What, Peter? What if someone gambled you saw you as Balloonist, or dreamed you as Balloonist, or something like that?" Which was, I think, Vanessa's shadiness.
But yeah, Vanessa's dream info was Matthew as grandmother, which he hard claimed to her, Soren as Snitch, which he outed, and then Peter as Balloonist, which
I outed.
Like why would you pick those people?
Yeah.
And of course, Peter, you knew you were the Pixie. So
well, wait, Vanessa. The conversation that we had was you pick random people and you give random random roles and try to make them think that you're the drunk. Not pick roles that have already been outed and make you look suspicious. I said, Vanessa, you could play it off as that you're the drunk and you could just pick people and just pick random roles and you're probably going to be wrong. And then people will be like, oh, well, then you could be potentially the drunk, kind of like Peter did.
Vanessa, you don't have to take this. You won, okay? It's Simon.
You won the game. I think it would also have been really funny if at one point Simon had picked Vanessa and Trey came to Vanessa and said, you are now the Fangu.
Yeah.
Oh, but on the last night when I went to Simon and I told him that she picked Jeremy and he's like, and he goes, all right, fine, I'll pick Jeremy. And I go, for what it's worth, Vanessa thinks, I said, Vanessa is convinced. I said, she's having a hell of a time with this and she doesn't know what the hell to do. And he goes, so do I.
Well, I loved it. I spoke to Vanessa on day one and she said, so I'm the dreamer, so I'm going to see what you are. And it's like, well, I know for a fact you're not the dreamer. So let's just see how, I was like, go for it. Yeah, you can go dream me all you want.
And then you didn't
the
follow
only
up.
time I
and
actually
was
felt
like,
like
are you my minion?
And to be honest, when I got into a room with Jeremy after talking with you, I knew that info was kind of really dodgy. You gave me...
But it's interesting to think that most of the first half of this game was dictated by a Pixie who was pulling crap out of his ass.
See you, Robert.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Right, yeah.
I didn't trust Peter either. That's why I kept prompting him, like, well, who'd you get now, Peter?
Yeah. I really enjoy seeing a minion token pop up when we get our rolls, but then when it's not followed up with here's who your evil team is, that's the worst.
So bad.
Yeah. Absolute worst.
I thought you were my demon this whole time, Peter. I thought you were my demon.
But that is so fun.
Because you were causing so much chaos, I just thought it has to be you.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering at what point in time was Simon going to pick Peter to kill because he was the drunk.